What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Gifted Gamer 204, back at it again with another video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this one right here, and let's get right into it. So, as you see, the title here says "Ghost of Yotei Open World will be less repetitive," says Sucker Punch. Sounds good. Sounds like music to my ears. Let's see what we have. Sucker Punch Samurai sequel, Ghost of Yotei, will feature a less repetitive open world. According to the game's creative directors, the studio plans to bring more unique experiences than its predecessor, Ghost of Tsushima, which launched on the PS4 back in 2020. Wow, that's crazy. 4 years ago, man. That's crazy. Creative director says they want to find unique experiences for Ghost of Yotei's open world. In a recent interview with New York Times, in a recent New York Times interview with Sucker Punch creative directors Nate Fox and Jason Cano, as reported by Eurogamer, the studio leads discussed the challenges of creating an open world game. One challenge that comes with making an open world game is the repetitive nature of doing the same thing over and over, says Kano. We wanted to balance against that and find unique experiences. Thank you. And yes, this is a problem with open world games. Like is in the beginning everything is fresh. So you're gonna enjoy it because everything is new. But once you're getting into the game, it starts getting repetitive. It starts, you start doing almost the same thing. So I agree with that. This is why a lot of people always say like every game, every like RPG or action RPG or anything, it doesn't need to be an open world. That's why you see a lot of people saying that. Cuz the more linear games, you pretty much going like straight to the point, you're going straight forward, and it's easier to find new things to do in that way instead of an open world game. You could find like different missions to for us and unique side quests and things like that when the game is more linear. I believe because you don't have to worry about this whole open world. Have what are you gonna have the gamers do from when they travel from the east to the west? Like it's a lot that goes into open world games. Okay, so let's continue on here. Although Ghost of Tsushima is critically lauded, one prevalent criticism is its repetitive activities. How Ghost of Yotei will diversify its open world experience is still unknown. In the same article, New York Times reporter mentioned Sucker Punch's plans to extend the Ghost of Tsushima franchise beyond gaming. This includes previously announced movie and other spin-offs. What these other spin-offs will be is still unknown. So that's interesting because it's almost like they're saying that the Ghost of Yotei is a spin-off to the Ghost of Tsushima. Um, I hope that's what it is. And if once they move on from this game, I'm hoping they give us a brand new character for the third game. But if they decide to do Ghost of Tsushima Part 2 with Jin Sakai, I'm pretty sure everybody will be on board with that. And the game will get even that much more hype because of it. Just because of the move that they made for this game. So now it'll have everybody missing Jin Sakai, Instead of just giving it to us back to back the sequel. This will give them a little breathing room. Get this one done, and if they decide to do part two after this game, oh, I can't even imagine the how hype everybody's gonna get. So this if they do something like that, this was smart by Sucker Punch. Sony isn't afraid to let companies play around with its franchises. Several PlayStation franchises like Horizon, Uncharted, and Returnal have seen a few comic book and film adaptations over the years. Yeah, you see Returnal. That's one of my top three games of this whole generation. By the way, I love that game, and I feel like the game got robbed for Game of the Year. That's just my opinion. That game is so underrated. I could do a whole video on it. It's like everything Returnal had. It was top tier. It was top of the line, and it's so underrated. And I don't know why they don't push this game more. I'm guessing it's because it's a roguelike game, but phenomenal game. Um, Ghost of Yotei was revealed during the September 2024 State of Play. The protagonist, Atsu, is played by Erika Ishii, who was harassed online for her casting. As might be expected, Ishii started blocking those who were harassing her. Ghost of Yotei is slated for a 2025 launch for PS5. Sucker Punch's sequel will feature enhancements on PS5 Pro, thanks to its larger GPU, AI driven upscaling, and advanced ray tracing. There you have it. The big three, as Mark Cerny called it. Thanks to the big three, that game is gonna look phenomenal. I can't even imagine what they're gonna do with this game. Cause we already know what Ghost of Tsushima did. Um I can't wait to hear more about the game, to see what they're like, the actual gameplay and things like that. It's gonna be crazy. Real quick, it says here that she was being harassed online for her casting, and I saw this, and that is sad. To be honest, it's sad. Like, it's like, for what? Why are you harassing people online? It don't matter what she believes in, what her sexuality is, her religious beliefs. None of that matters. Okay, none of that matters as long as she's bringing it for the game, and as long as they're not trying to push no agenda in the game to us, and that's it. That's all that should matter. None of this, like, and this is where the gaming industry is going. Like, this is all I be seeing. It's back and forth, back and forth. It's either PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo. Like, going back and forth, and I don't understand why. You know, and it really, to me, I believe it really, like, with the whole PlayStation and Xbox thing, is the Xbox fanboys. It's like, when you protect something, no matter what, that's a problem. Even if the company you're trying to protect, sorry about that, um you see them, like, not doing good and just keep messing up, and you still protecting them, you still trying to go hard for them, instead of getting at them, talking about what's going on over here, like, you need to fix this and you need to do this. That's a problem, and that's why this whole thing is going on, and that's why Xbox is in the state that it is right now. It's because of that. If you see them messing up, you need to call it out. And the same is gonna go for PlayStation, and the same is gonna go for Nintendo. So, this whole being online harassing people just because of her sexuality or her religious beliefs, I forgot what it was. It's unacceptable, man. Like, just let people do their thing, unless they trying to push the agenda onto us. Like, in the game, like, we start seeing, like, little subliminals, and then we could talk. That now we could start. I'm not saying harassing, because we don't need none of that. But if we see the whole pushing agenda thing, now we talking. Now we could start talking. Now we could start posting things online to Sucker Punch. not to, you know, to the female actress that's playing Atsu. Okay, so yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, man. But this game is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I just saw on YouTube, on the PlayStation YouTube, I think it crossed the Ghost of Yotei trailer. I think it crossed like 5.5 million views. It's crazy. So people will buy the game. Everybody's hyped. They need to calm down with all this harassing the actress and just let the game come out. All right, let the game come out, and we see what it is, and then we go from there. And that's that. Stop assuming. Stop all that. All right. So there you go, man. So if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one right here, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. All right. Peace.